So and then when people see my videos, bro, it's like I don't know if it just they become envious. Like one of my friends though, one of them, he really like he came out and he was like, bro, yeah, I was kind of envious at first. He was like, because you got the nuts to do it. You feel me? But I'm
Yeah.
like, why would you be envious of it? The very first energy, spirit, or whatever you feel is envy, like for what? You see, I cut him off, don't get me wrong, because the first thing you did was became envious of me. So if that's the first thing you did was became envious of me behind a video, God forbid when this abundance train really starts flowing in, you gonna really be envious. You
Yeah.
feel me? So I cut it off at the head. You know, do I feel bad? Yeah, a little bit. Sometimes I do feel bad. But what life has shown me is the very first reaction somebody gives you, believe that shit, because that's the first reaction, bro.
Yeah.
The second reaction is going to be either if it's not positive, they're going to try to fix it up to look positive. But the first reaction and
Yeah.
response you gave me was the true one. You see, but some people deny it. But it is what it is. You see, when I get those revelations and when they play out around me through people, dude, that stuff still hurts.
Yeah.
It's like that pain don't never go away, bro. It's just us. Is it that we have to really like stay inside the law of transmutation of energy now that we have realized what it is? Because the minute you and this is just from my personal experience, the minute you become distant to a certain thought, right? Or you believe that you are beyond or bigger than it, it's something that's gonna bring you right back to reality, bro, to show you that you're not bigger than that. You see what I'm saying? So when it come down to like the human nature, you see, I'm starting to learn that that very first response you give me is your true
Yeah.
response. Anything else is you trying to clean it up. So I tend to deal with people where they first response they give me, and when I feel it in my heart, it extends the life force energy. If you understand what I'm saying, I done became so deep with this esoteric shit. I don't really see people as people anymore. I see them as vibrations, Jay. Like is there something wrong with me seeing people as vibrations, bro? Or
No, not
is
at all.
because I'm when I see a person at a certain vibration, that's when I could read into it better. If you get what, because I know you get where I'm coming from. I could read them better.
Mate, I've been look when you connect to someone, you can read them.
Yeah.
Now, as I said to you, I won't go into too much on air, but when you ascend, when you connect, when you know,
You know,
when you
bro.
can feel, and it drives you up the wall because you're actually questioning your own. You're questioning your own.
Sanity.
I guess
Yeah.
your own thoughts. Thinking, hang on, am I? No, this can't be right because one's saying one thing, but you're feeling another thing. Yeah, you have to discern where it's a. Is it your ego going? Oh no, you're right, you're right. But once you have to really take it out and go, is it hurting? You know, are you saying that because it's hurting me, or is I'm only hearing what I want to hear? All that stuff. You got to take all that shit out and just go right. What's the essence of this?
Mm,
You know, and it's friggin' hard
mm-hmm.
because you don't know whether your influence on a someone tells you something, is it your influence on your answer, or are they talking bullshit,
Mm.
or yeah, or talking the facts of life? Are they going, yeah, this is that, this that?
But
How come
what
how
your
come I don't?
internal clock tell you though, bro? Like for real, like what do your internal essence tell you? A lot of times your internal essence tell you is bullshit, right? But like how do you wrestle with that? Not I'm not even want to say wrestle with it because I waste my time wrestling with it. It's like how do you accept it? That's the question. Like how have you fully developed that acceptance like that? Like man, dude. A lot of times I pretend it don't bother me, but it does internally. You feel me? That means I haven't accepted something. But being able to accept certain things, yo, that shit hurts more than you covering it up.
And
So
that's fine. You have to accept it for what it is.
mm,
And it might be a differing opinion and all those kind of things. That's not a problem. But when we go to the next level that you're picking something up and you can feel it, and I think what it is you can see it. The actions
mm,
don't match the words. And that's pretty much where we're at with life.
mm.
You know, when the actions don't, and it doesn't sit well with you. So you got that trilogy of say, do, feel, whatever, emotion, whatever,
The
and then
basic five.
action. Something's not right. Something's not on, and you just got to sit with it. And it's a weird thing,
Yeah, facing that reality, bro. Facing
and
the
it just drives you.
reality.
It drives you up the wall because you know within your heart that this is a correct. This is correct for you. But when you have to back yourself when you hear it, you go, no, no, no. You go, nah. You're fighting yourself to say, without saying going to a court of law or bloody
Mm,
wherever, going, these are the evidence of what you do, da 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 da. You feel it, man.
mm,
You feel it energetically. And you can feel it through response, through energy, through action. It's all a spiritual it's all a spiritual energetical response which no one has any proof of because they can
mm,
deny it. They can totally go, you're talking shit. But within yourself, you know you're not talking shit because they haven't accepted it or they don't want to accept it or they're trying to hide it.
mm-hmm,
That's how I look at it. And look, and to say the disclaimer, you have to look at yourself as well.
mm-hmm.
Is this you have to try and detach from the situation because you can influence it. That's what scares me because of where I came from and wanting so much, but then you accept, you're wanting a situation or wanting something, so you influence that outcome. But then when you step away and go, nah, it's not right, and then you feel differently on that, So it's a bit of a different feel. It's hard to explain, but it's a different feel where you feel comfortable speaking your mind, where you're not sort of chasing and forcing. And that's
Mm,
universal law.
mm.
I think there's also
Wow.
like you kind of well, first of all, I understand that I was once like that too at some level. We were once like that, but you'd be surprised. Even the people who maybe didn't come around at first, like even for me when I first started like what my channel and stuff, people knew me as like an addict and stuff. I had a crazy kind of background, whatever. But I saw myself together, whatever. But it was kind of people were like, well, yeah, right. Oh yeah, good luck with that. And then I know they judge me. I could see your first reaction. I could see like I told them in person, like it was just because they were kind of surprised. Oh, good luck with that. But I can tell it wasn't like genuine. But they
Mm-hmm,
secretly didn't want me to do well because they were miserable with their life. They were miserable with what was going on with them. But there
mm-hmm,
are some of those people that even that was a year and a half ago, they even have come around to me now and they do watch my stuff and ask me for advice and stuff, or maybe at that part of the journey that wasn't, but you never know the effect that your words have on people. We're planting stuff into their subconscious, right? So yeah, of course their programming is going to reject it. Their subconscious is going to reject that, or it could be the jealous of the authenticity, right? Putting yourself out there.
yes.
There are some people who are just jealous of people that I think you said that to me once. You said people are not going to like you because you're authentic, because you're just kind of like, it takes a lot to sit on camera
Because your
and to
light
sit and
shining.
talk with passion and do that. Like a lot of people wish they could be like that, or they just or like they can't for whatever reason, or they have a lot of doubt that gets in the way. But there have been some people who have come to me later and even to talk shit about me, like, man, I don't care, I'm
Mm-hmm,
used to this, but I don't really give. Honestly, after losing my mom, that kind of was another awakening for me to see how someone could let everything, like the programming, bring them down that much, and
mm,
to the point where they take their own life. And I was like, I'm just gonna be authentic and be myself. And there's always gonna be people that don't like it, don't agree, and
yeah.
we have to learn to let people go, because we're all just passing through, man. We all have roles we're supposed to play in each other's life. You might be playing a role in their life, they might not admit it. You might have helped them in some
Mm-hmm,
way or made them think differently, and then also they're playing a role in your life too, to teach you something. So I just look at everything as a learning, and I'm just learning to let people go easier. Not everyone's gonna be
yeah.
around forever. I mean,
The
that's one
letting
thing I've
people
learned.
go is hard for me
It's
too.
hard. I mean, and especially as an empath, and we feel their pain, we want to help them, want to lift them up. But there's also people that don't want to help themselves, and then
Mm-hmm,
they will. You kind of have to feel like you have to lower yourself even being around them, man, because to relate to
mm-hmm.
them. And I
Well,
just
you have to
kind of,
accept their reality, don't you? I mean, at the end of the time, where
yeah,
they're at the time, it's where it's at. Even though you might have a different reality or different feel,
Mm-hmm.
Because you can go say, okay, let's look at twin flame soulmates. Let's look at that one. So,
Mm-hmm.
you know, they could be at a different level, but you know yourself where you're at. So your level's a bit different. You know what I mean? So they, you know, you damn well know what's going on, but they haven't come to the conclusion of it. And you're going, wake the freaking heck up. You can see, you can feel this, but you either don't want to accept it or whatever. But you have to accept it.
You want me to tell you what
fucking
get me?
hardest thing. Sorry, there you go. I've let one rip. I haven't let one rip for a while. I'm actually calmer in myself. That's why I should have heard me swearing earlier on. Jeez, I was good at it. But I say bloody all the time because Diana likes it. It's Aussie.
But yeah, I feel you, brother. You want to tell you what get me though, and this is what from my personal experience and what people see me as now, right? They see me as, and this is what they say, right? And I done heard it because I wanted to hear it. You see, so when the revelation came to me, yeah, it hurt me last night, but I'm not tripping. But in everybody's eyes, brother, they tell me, but you're not doing nothing. You're not doing nothing. You're not doing nothing. But when I was selling drugs, when I was out here doing all this extra low vibrational things, I was doing something, man.
Yeah.
But you see what I'm saying?
Or like working a matrix job. Oh, you're doing something. But me, start
Yeah.
trying to do my own spiritual business and help people and do something that's fulfilling in my life. That's against the programming. That's against that. So like
Thank
they can't
you.
even
Well, that's
they can't
against
even
normal
process
programming.
that. Like even my parent, my mom when she was alive, even my dad. Like if I told him doing YouTube, he's like, what? If I said, oh, I'm quitting my job in the matrix and I'm gonna go start, like they, even if you're making it, even if you're helping people, even if you're inspiring people, even if you're reaching on people, they don't. That's not the way the programming is like. 9 to 5
Yeah,
and this
man.
and this, you're supposed to act this way and care what people think and be another, you know, like it just,
Yeah.
that's part of it.
But in hindsight, in hindsight, and this is got a lot to do with programming and understand that. But in hindsight, do everybody realize, bro, we really doing God's work? We are really doing God's work, bro. We freeing minds. You feel me? We freeing spirits, bro.
All that matters is
But
that we know it. What other people know, look, people might not agree, but you know what you came here to do. We're here for this, and as long as you're doing it, people are going to agree. They're going to disagree. People are going to hate you or like you, but you know at the end
the
of the
only
day,
people that
you
still
feel
love me
good.
is my
Like,
children.
yeah. Like I feel
the
good when
only
I talk
people.
about this stuff. Like I feel good. I know I'm helping somebody. I just have to look at if I'm helping one person. It's getting out of the ego too. Some of that's like our ego and our self-worth. And all that's linked into that. So when you hear someone like you feel like you put all your energy into your help people, and then someone like downs what you're doing, it can be I mean to anyone, we're humans, that can be tough, but you just gotta
Yeah.
keep staying on your path. That's why these are all distractions too. These are the distractions trying to throw us off our path too, you know.
Hmm. Yeah, that's man, that's
But
understandable.
we
I
also
Everything's a
have
appreciate.
to,
distraction.
but
Hmm.
we're also destined to do things. We can't, we have to go with the flow. Like, as I said, we can still want what we want. Like, there's nothing wrong with desiring something. You go, what do you want in life? What are you going to sit there and help people all the time? Okay, that's great. No worries. That's fine. But we have to have a fulfilling life for ourselves as
Hmm.
well. You know what I mean? Like all this crap that I've got in my room, that's all good. But what am I? And it's still, I wouldn't get rid of it, but I've looked at it a different way. It's really good to say that's that part of my life. Now, what do I want for myself? And it's opened my eyes the last couple of weeks of what I really want. But as I said, all ascending in that way will help you in that. It's the most bloody pain. It's like a spiritual awakening. It's a mini spiritual awakening. I went through mine for 3 years.
Hmm.
And that was the most painful bloody time of all time, you know? But this has been a mini one. Hasn't lasted, but it's basically the biggest challenge within yourself has come forth. So for me, it was actually believing and standing up for me
Hmm.
in a good way. Because and I know there's a few other lessons in there that I've gone, okay, there's bloody repeat patterns here. Let's get rid of it. Let's work on
Hmm.
getting rid of it. And that's what we're doing.
Hmm. Wow,
And
man.
journaling, ladies and gentlemen, journaling is fantastic. Write down. I've started journaling again. I write poetry. I write poetry.
Wow.
So
Hmm.
poetry's my journaling.
You want me to
I
tell you
don't
what
write
kind
bloody
of
paragraphs and stuff. I might do a few paragraphs here and there, but poetry because I was and I have to say, Cortez, if you're listening to this, mate, I've hopefully with any luck, Hopefully, it's the way it is. There's a lot of signs in there. I'm going to speak to a publishing company to get Journey of a White Feather published.
Oh wow. I'm trying to get my
So,
publishing company off the ground.
Yeah, I have something I
well,
want to write
mate, I
too,
tell you
but
what, if when is I won't mention the publishing company, but my God, the biggest friggin' sign there that it's unbelievable. But let it. I leave it. I done my best. Leave it to the gods
Yeah,
and spirit, and let's see
yeah.
what happens.
Yeah, I got One Source Publishing. I got Esoteric Minds Media, One Source
oh,
Publishing,
nice.
yeah, and Source Connections. One Source Publishing is I made that what you call it a nonprofit organization because that is what I'm gonna use to give back. You see what I'm saying? To
Yeah.
yeah, because
So
you
you've
got to
got a
give to
publishing company, have
receive.
you?
I
Oh,
got a
nice.
publishing company, a media company, and e-commerce. You see, the media was really for my children, but I don't know if they just anyway. I
We
still,
need to chat.
oh yeah, man. Oh yeah, because what
We
I
need we need to
did,
chat.
hmm because what I did with these LLCs, bro, I did it for us, bro. Like following intuition. But years went by. Like this is my very first year. All three businesses been running. You see what I'm saying? But it's like I did it for my family, but all of a sudden something happened and my family got fucking split up, yo. You see what I'm saying? But I still focus on all three of these businesses. But people want me to give up on my businesses and go back into the system. That's not gonna happen, bro. That's not gonna happen. You feel me? It's like I'm looking for people that really, really like us. We're in tune, bro. We are creators, bro. We have faith in ourselves. So what I did, I got all the paperwork finalized. I got everything, bro. Can't nothing stop us, bro, because I paid for it. I took everything that I used to do, right? And I stopped doing a lot of things. So I took that money and I transferred it into something good, if you get what I'm saying. That took over $10,000, bro. So in the process of that, and I'm still going through my awakening, bro. I'm still going through channeling these thoughts, trying to study the human condition, trying to study the mind, studying how the divine connects with us. All this in the process of trying to provide and do all this other stuff, dude. That's what wound up making me have a stroke. The brain, the blood vessels busting in my brain, bro, was from meditation. I was pushing energy up. The energy went up to the crown so much I didn't know what to do with it. I literally saw the Ark of the Covenant. I saw things, bro. You know what I mean? So it was showing me that my body was stressed out, but I wasn't feeling it. You feel me? So in the midst of all this stuff, dude, my heart failed on me. I got a stroke. The vessels bust in my brain because it was so much happening, and I'm absorbing so much freaking information, bro. It did something to the physical body, and I'm in a phase now, dude, where I'm on the road, and I know it might sound crazy, bro, but I know it's not gonna sound crazy to y'all. I'm on a road to less resistance. You
Mm.
see, the
Oh, mate, that resonates with me so much,
I think just
man.
yeah,
allowing
We've
the
got
changes, man, just allowing, going with the flow. Like, I think I've said in my videos, like, when you're resisting the changes, you're resisting the flow of life. So that means
yeah,
it's okay if people separate from you. It's okay if you change where you live, your job. Like, we're all being forced to make changes. Like, some of it's so,
well,
it makes you so uncomfortable you have to change. Because it's at the point, like, even
yes,
where I was just living, I was so uncomfortable that, like, I had to go. Like, I'm in touch with my intuition stuff, but, like, and taking that move was one of the better decisions I made. And you just
yeah,
got to keep going. But there's gonna be more. That's just one. And then we're gonna, as we evolve, we have a certain level of challenges. We came here for a certain reason, and we're gonna be
yeah,
directed. If we're not in the direction we're supposed to go exactly with people we're supposed to meet, situations to evolve our
mm-hmm,
soul, we're gonna be pushed. It's like it's gonna push you like more in an uncomfortable
yeah,
way. So that's why I'm saying allow it. If you just go with it, it's
yeah,
easier. But our ego wants to control where it's going. We
yeah,
think we're supposed to do this and have this. But it's like, yeah, we have to let go of all that.
yeah. One of the best situations I'm in right now, sister, is where I'm at right now. Like if from a judgmental standpoint, somebody that judge everything, they might not see it that way. But from a standpoint where I can bring peace into myself, I can center myself, I can focus, plus help. You feel me? I'm in that situation right now. I could take this situation that's totally corrupted and make it seem like it's something that it's not,
Yeah.
or I could see the situation as it is. That's what the divine is showing me. You feel me? And that's why I understand this how you say the collective energy. I understand everybody going through something. Some people got a better way of disguising.
Oh
You feel
yeah.
me? Other people know how to express it once they learn from it. But the situation that I'm in now, I wouldn't take it back. You feel me? Because I know my life is shaping up exactly how I want it. You feel me? It's just that the letting go part, right? Like I have to let go of certain individuals and certain things that I never thought I would have to let
Yep.
go, especially after last night.
Yep.
Like I would be a plum, I would be a total fool. And this is just on myself. If to even accept those people back in my life. You see, I went through a phase where I did want to get back into the system. That shit didn't even work. It's called spiritual bypass. I did that for about a month. Now I'm getting back on the train. You feel me? Because for that month, when I was spiritually bypassing, nothing changed in my life. It
Yep.
stayed
Yep.
exactly how it was, bro. But when I learned to come back to that spiritual essence, if you will, things are starting to click back. It's starting to click
Yeah.
back. You hit me, you like
Because you're
want
in
to be on the
alignment. Because
episode.
you're in alignment. When you're not in
Yeah,
alignment, you're gonna know. And right now, with the veil being thin and everything, you're not in alignment.
That's
And but
that's
you have to be willing
that
to get
that
uncomfortable. You have to, but that's gonna require a different version of you. So you're gonna have to be a little bit uncomfortable. But that's part of it. But you're not growing if you're not uncomfortable a little
this
bit. You're not growing. You're
hmm
not evolving. Huh.
that what you said alignment. You don't. It's weird when you are in alignment because you're not used to being in alignment.
Yeah,
you're
that's yeah,
right.
yeah,
You're right.
You're living in certain things, but again, you've still got to sift through the crap that you've been going through. But as I said, ascending. Look, everything happened. I've been sitting and obviously sitting in my own crap for a while and looking at um just going back and looking at certain aspects of life where the hints that I've been told to go this way and all that. And look, I'll tell you straight up, the first thing that the first thing that came to me was I used to watch the show Charmed.
You always bring up
Right,
charm.
I always bring it up because I watched it like 10 times. There's a reason why I'm watching the damn thing. I've
Yeah, I
watched
watched it a
Cocktail
lot.
friggin' like 1,050 times. Right? There's certain things that come into your life or you are attracted to or drawn to watching because it's giving you a message.
Yeah.
There's a message in everything that you do. There's no there's no there's no mistake or no denying that you watch something, you go, why am I okay, this is a good film. That's great.
But
And then
why
you
are you
go,
watching it
hang
though?
on a bloody minute. Divine and the universe is
Yeah.
giving you a message through
I'll be
that.
off soon. Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
Oh.
I'm totally on board with that. And the message will only come to you when you require it. So
Yeah.
you might enjoy the movie. You go, this is cool. Yeah, no worries. But then you get to a point where you're ascending and go, hang on a minute. There's a little mess. And it might be just even a little 10-second thing. You go, hang on a minute. That resonates with me now.
hmm
There's no mistaking that. You can't.
hmm
And they go, oh, you're looking for someone to make it feel better. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe. Hey, look, I'm not going to say that, but
But are you
there's
not
something.
entitled to it? You entitled to that, bro. You feel me? You
That's what
entitled
I'm
to
saying
that.
to you. Are you looking for someone? But mate, I believe in that way. It could be that, but mate, I'll tell you, if you're looking for someone to believe in that way to make it feel better, you would have done that earlier. It just things don't just come out of nowhere and go, hang on a minute. You know what I mean?
hmm I love your evolution, dude. I really do. I know it kind of, dude. A lot changed with you ever since the last time we met, but you came more in tune, dude. I love listening to you. You sparking my mind about a lot of things that you're saying.
Trying. Yeah.
Oh
Well,
no,
I'm
you are
just sort of
doing it,
dropping the
brother.
persona.
You are doing it, brother. You are doing it. You are doing it, man. Just embrace it, dude. We have to embrace
I
it
mean, bro,
regardless.
don't worry, I have been.
Yeah, man. 'Cause I think that's
Not
one
that
of
I'm
my.
pushing it away, Solomon. I'm not pushing it away. Don't get me wrong.
Okay, okay.
It's just embracing. I guess you just like the student. It's like going to the school of the universe. You're going through grade one, grade
Yeah.
two. You know what I mean? You know, and you're
Yeah,
going through
man.
those levels, and you sort of pass. All right, past grade one. Now I'm going to go to grade two. You know what I mean? It's just like that. That's all it is. So, and you know, I guess, and I have to be inspired by Diana's move because I swear to God, ever
I'm not
since
gonna lie to
that,
you. She
mate,
been inspiring me the past week,
oh
yo.
mate, I
She
tell
been
you, I
inspiring
looked
me the
at it, I've
past
gone,
week, bro.
yeah, I've just gone. I'll be honest with you, and here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I hope whoever you sort of at a physical level, you're in a place where you're safe physically on this
Hmm.
earth, but where are you mentally? Where home is where the heart is. That's fine, and that's exactly right. And you got to find out where your heart is home. That's basically because you
Hmm.
might have to.
Hmm.
You do anything you can, like you got to put a roof over your head and eat food and all that on the physical plane. But what are you in the heart?
Thank you.
And I had to
Because it
go,
has
right,
an
I'm gone,
intelligence,
heart
bro.
here, gone.
So that's
It
what I
has
did.
an
I followed my
intelligence,
heart
bro.
more.
The heart.
Like, yeah, my ego and program was
Yes,
telling me, oh, I need to stay
yes.
here and save money. Oh, I need to do this and blah blah blah. But like, I knew in
Man,
my
kill
No,
heart
that,
no,
dog.
that
you
Yeah.
it
inspired me. Well
wasn't.
done.
Yeah,
You
man.
got to go to the
Yeah.
heart, man. Thank y'all for realizing this, bro. Because I sat here, right? The reason why I wanted to like just totally like give it up, bro, because it's my outside surroundings. You feel me? I'm like, am I the only one seeing this? But the more I be around my children, this is, and I promise y'all, the more I be around my children, the more I learn because they going through it too. They just don't see it, and I'm like, is that why I done got this just a word that I say, but I'm like, is that why I fell here in this situation just to show them? You know what I'm saying? Like my son, he doing kind of ill. I thought it was COVID, but it wasn't. You feel me? But I told him I was like, he's so sick, right? And something told me to tell him, like, bro, you know you can heal yourself, bro. I'll show you later if you want to know. He was like, okay, cool. I'm like, wow, you feel me? Like that one small thing right there helped me realize what I'm doing. It means something, bro. If I can show the next person how to heal themselves, bro, and they do it and apply it in their life and it works, it's no denying that the divine is here, bro. You see what I'm saying? Because
Because there's no real teaching in a lot of ways. We learn a lot from ourselves and the people we hang around with. But this gift we've been given, this white lighted gift we've been given, you know, this is what we've got to do. And then, you know, as I said to you, you go through and you know, but at the same time, ladies and gentlemen, don't give up on what you really want, but really know what you want. It's not a case, I want $1 million or anything. Look, everyone would love that. But you'll get that when you will get that when you come into yourself. And that's I've only worked it out the last, really truly believe that the last couple of months, really, to be perfectly honest. But there's always, and the
it's
reason
new to
why
me.
you go through certain things is you have to do it, and also believe in repeat patterns, believe in the messages that come to you. Okay, you have to do that, and believe the messages that are given to you, as I said to you, through music, through TV, through this, through that, through this. It might not resonate with you straight away, but I'll tell you what, when it does, you go, holy shit, hang on a minute. Like, I'll give you a good example. I learned a song in 1990, and there was a certain part in there, there's a nice little riff in there, but that's nice, you know. You know, it's a nice little thing. One day in the car, I'll tell you right, I don't listen to words of songs. I just don't. Even though I'm in a rock band and all that stuff, I just don't listen to song words. I don't know why, I just don't. But when I heard these words, when I was told to hear these words, I truly believe I was guided to this point. It took me like 30 years to get to this. Those 10 words made sense right at that time. And now I know why I kept saying that little bit was needed. It was kept. Those at the time it resonated with me. That's what I needed to hear. So on that note, how you going, Di? Bit tired, are we?
Yeah,
me?
I don't know. I'm just tired.
You got purple hair too. I was going to wonder. You're nice,
Oh, it's actually
I-
it's still dark green. Well, it's almost like a bluish, but I'm actually gonna do a purple. I'm gonna do a different color now that I've made some changes in my life. I was gonna do like I was thinking about dark purple instead at the ends. I don't know. So we'll see.
fantastic. Well, I'm doing a preview of our previous chat, Di. So that'll go up
Cool.
probably today. I think this chat should be. I'm going to put this chat up twice. into 2 parts because I think we resonate. Mate, this is
Yeah, I'll
next
probably
level
split it
stuff,
45
guys.
minutes each. Yeah, I mean, and hey, we can have him on more often. You know, like we have a lot to talk about. So anytime, Solomon, if you're
Oh,
up to,
mate.
we can do more. I like to do more with you. I like we're all on the same
Mate, come
frequency,
on when
man.
you. Hey, how about we do this? Come on whenever you want. How's that? This. It's like you remember Melrose Place. Here we go. Pop culture man, right? Remember, he's gonna laugh. This guy. Anyway, Melrose Place. Heather Locklear was always the special guest star. She was the bloody one of the main cast members. If you're
Oh,
a
wow.
special guest star, Heather Lock, she was a bloody special guest star. A lot of crap she was on every time. So maybe Solomon could be our Heather Locklear.
I feel you. Hey, that's a pleasure, man. It's an honor and a pleasure. I appreciate it, guys.
We'll say goodbye and we'll just go off here, have a
See
quick
y'all
chat,
later.
have our debrief. Thank you so much for Solomon, the great man.
Okay.
Whereabouts do you're in America somewhere, obviously. There we
Houston,
go. That's
Texas.
just me. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to start laughing. Oh, there's a kangaroo just went past. Anyway.
Oh, I wish we had kangaroos.
I wish I
totally
would've seen it,
I
yeah.
want to get down with the kangaroos.
Oh,
yeah.
mate. I'll tell you off
Yeah.
air about the kangaroos down here, mate. I had one jumping down my bloody street when I first started. But, yeah, there's a story behind it. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for joining Life Theories.
So tired.
I'm Jay from Australia down under with all the kangaroos at WWHealth 2004, Facebook, Instagram. And he's Solomon _50. Is that correct?
On TikTok, yeah. Solomon King on TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram. And
Fantastic. You've
Esoteric
got Diana
Minds
from
Media.
Trailblaze the Universe. She's everywhere. She's TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, probably in your backyard somewhere. She's everywhere, this young lady. Okay, so Trailblaze the Universe. We've got Sarah, Small Sarah, Big Soul. She's on Instagram, Facebook, and on YouTube, and probably TikTok. And the big fella, Cortez Medford, as we call him, Batman, probably finding Joker over in England. He's in Spiritual Needs TV. Thanks a lot for tuning in. We look forward to seeing you soon. Thanks very much for tuning in. And remember, be your best self. Believe in yourself. Remember, you're as perfect as you always will be and as you are. Take care. Peace out. See you soon.
See you guys later.
Bye.
All right.